I think what I would say to that is many CIO teams struggle with piecemeal products in their solution requirements, and they themselves end up having to stitch together these products to get to the end result and goal of the business outcome that they're looking for, or the mission outcome in the case of the government. Our teams together and the rest of our community work on ensuring that that CIO is not having to piecemeal everything together.
Blake, this would not be a conversation if we didn't enter into the AI space at all. We've all heard of shadow IT, right? And now I've heard the new phrase shadow AI. We're all using it whether we realize or not. Somebody's sitting on their browser, they're typing it in, they're dropping company information and not realizing it. A lot of programs are using it without governments knowing about it because they integrated it. It's got to traverse back. I know there's been a mandate put in place, something like 6 months, kind of the education, get on top of AI. 6 months doesn't sound like a lot of time in government terms. Usually we're talking years. How are we handling this?
Yeah, I think it really depends on the agencies. Some of them have put in like a moratorium, like you said, on AI being involved anywhere because they need to get their arms around it first and put the governance and the security guardrails around it. Others have actually hired chief AI officers and data officers that's their job. And so we're actually seeing policy written out of California already, where we're having to actually state and divulge where AI is used in any of our solutions already.
Ralph, when you talk to customers, AI is probably, I don't know, every other word in a conversation, right? Hey, how are we using it? How can we implement it? What's the next thing that we can call our AI? How do you educate customers on the use of it and then how they can use it effectively and securely, though?
This is such a good question for me. When we sit down with the customers, oftentimes they come to us with this idea that they're going to go out and do something around AI. And oftentimes we feel that they're putting the cart way out in front of the horse. They're not really looking at the structure of the current their infrastructure model currently in place to see what are the governance models that we're utilizing right now, and are we following them? And do we have a frameworks that we can actually put a wrap around all this, that we know how to do this? We do it once, and then we do a rinse and repeat model, and we all follow this procedure protocol, and so we don't do we get in trouble in and around the AI model, which is very common these days. So